I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser. On 2nd down, it's Johnson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Darnold. Screenplay, Johnson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Come off the ball. Mike 22.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking downfield for Godwin. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Set. 60. 59. And QB's trash. Look at
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
2nd and 5 now. Stafford got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
At their own 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Lady, and middle. Defense is getting the field, defense. Sponge. 11. Look at him.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Stafford. Wide open, complete. Thing way down into Atlanta territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Mike's 59. Record.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
40 got.
2nd down and goal. Stafford to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Check. 59. That's what I do. Check that.
To the air again, Stafford. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah, stop. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
On 1st down, Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Running from the gun, Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kerryon Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 21-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now a handoff looking right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford. And Diggs has it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike 21. And middle. Hey, high 7.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
This is fielded at the goal line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber.
On the toss, here's Johnson. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Darnold from the gun, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. Undercross,
back to throw, Darnold. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Josh Allen in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Stafford. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They go to Johnson again. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Cooper's got it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On first down, Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And it is caught at the 7. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little...
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack this. Rashad Perriman off to the races. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rashad Perriman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And that will get them 1 closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Again, it's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, son. 53 smart. Check 53 smart. Better bring it. You better bring it. Oh, lady. Right now, you better bring it.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Stafford now to throw. He's got this one complete to Perriman. He's at the 30. 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Brashad Perriman, 77 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Rosas good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for. They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old snatching.
On 2nd and 15 now. Darnold. Shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. To throw is Darnold. That's stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing it.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count.
Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
Come on, boy. Hey, double right. Don't be scared of it.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
80 weapons. 21.
Back to throw, Stafford. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, first down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Stafford. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
No. Monday. Middle. Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. He's back to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity?
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Cooper was the intended target.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 2, Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Intended for Kendrick Boyd. Brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One last throw now for Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.